Let me tell you about another story, a crazy squirrel story, all right? You see that there? Yeah, that's a black squirrel. A black squirrel. You're not prejudiced, right? All right, let me tell you. So, when one of my sons was 3 years old, I had bought his mother implants. 3 weeks later, she was gone. Gone. I bought her the plastic surgery implants and she was gone. My son, all he would do now was cry for his mother. So I would take him to all my exterminating jobs because daycare wouldn't watch him. My sisters were tired of watching him because all he did was cry for his mother, but he was good with me. So now for 6 months, I'm driving around to my restaurants, everywhere. He's playing his little games and I'm bringing him, I tell him a story. They say, okay, let him stay on the couch. I'm telling you this to paint you a picture of this next story. So a friend of mine calls me and says, Lenny, I know where Jenny is. I'm like, who? He's like, Jenny. I'm like, what? Get out of here. Where? He was in a strip club and she's working in the strip club. I am insane. I had forgotten about her. I mean, I was so used to taking the kid, I had forgotten about her. So I am so wild now, gassed up, angry. I drive all the way to the strip club. I drive up to the door, and I get to the door. All the bouncers are big, 200, 250 pounds, big. They're all professional fighters. They're all my buddies. We used to fight. We were like teammates. We fought on boxing cards. I was a boxer. That's why I talk like this. I wasn't drinking. But we were buddies, so we're hugging and shaking and hugging. And where you been? It's been years. There's got to be 4 of these professional fighters that I always spar me. I fought with them and we went on cards. So, to give you the picture, I'm a good friend of theirs. So, I get in the place. I'm looking, I'm angry, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, I'm waiting, and all of a sudden, here she comes. I hear her exotic name, I don't know, something Lulu comes out on the floor, and Shazam! There's my plastic surgery investment swinging around the stage and people are throwing money at it. I'm angry about that. She's doing a little dance. She sees me. She starts screaming. She stops in the middle of the dance and says, get him out of here. Get him out of here. The bouncers start running. They're running. She's pointing at me, but they're running around me, past me. All crazy because they know me. They're looking for an angry person who did something. Well, finally, she brings one over to me. And they asked me to leave, and nicely, and I leave. So now you know the vision and the state of the mind I'm in. I get in the car, gotta be 3 o'clock in the morning now, and I get a phone call as soon as I get in the car. Hello, can you help me? I got a squirrel on my bed. Right now, I could have eaten a squirrel barehanded, and she's got a squirrel on her bed. Fine. How much? $400. $400. Ladies, 3 o'clock in the morning. Call someone else. All right, $400, fine. I get to the house. She's got a nice house. I knock on the door. She answers the door, and she's got baggies and gloves, and I'm looking like, what? Well, you got to put these baggies on your feet. The squirrel's in the showroom. We have stuff from all over the world in the room. Vases, pitchers, crystal, etc. She keeps talking about just to shut her up and get out of there. She's going on and on. I'm like, give me the baggies. So I put the baggies on. So like I'm in a medical office now. So she walks me to the room. She opens the door and she goes, see the squirrel over there? The squirrel's laying on this like satin bed in this like beautiful room. All right. Yeah, I see him. So now what happens is when you have a squirrel in a room, you're not going to go, here, kitty, kitty, you're going to run in the cage. You got to set cages up around the room. You got to scare him and hope he runs in the cage. I go to the car. I see the squirrel. I'm setting cages on the floor around the room. I close the door and I go at him. All of a sudden, he's running, knocking over the vases, knocking over the crystals, trying to get out of the room, knocking down the pitchers, scratching. Then he hides. Okay? Now you got to find them again. So now it takes you 10 minutes to find them. You got to set the traps up again. And now I got like a cane or something I'm sticking I found in the room to chase him out. You set the cages up. You hit him around and he runs out. Again, he takes off, he runs, he hides. I must have done this 7 times, and the squirrel does not want to go in the cage. Meanwhile, every time I went at him, he knocked over a pitcher, he knocked over Crystal, he killed the room, forget about it. So now, it's got to be an hour and a half I'm in there trying to get him, because sometimes it takes you 10, 15 minutes to find him. I don't want to do no more. I'm not angry about the stripping no more. Forget about it. I don't want the money. I want to go home. I can't find him. I go out there and say, hey, I can't find him. No, you can't leave. I'm like, forget about the money. No, we'll find him. We'll find him. All right. They walk through and they open the door. She starts screaming, oh my God, what did you do to my room? She's screaming, cursing, yelling. Look what I says, lady, what I did it? I did it? You got a wild animal in the room. It's not here, kitty, kitty. She's screaming, crying. I mean, like, the room is messed up. Like, you took a baseball bat to the room. You got to remember, I was in there chasing a live animal for an hour and a half, running on the tables, knocking stuff down, hiding pitches, etc. So the husband says he'll find it. As he's looking to find it, the squirrel runs out of the room and runs into the master bedroom. Now the daughter's in there with the mother. They are bickering, yelling, complaining how I ruined everything in the room. They both got tears. I don't know why they got tears in their face, but they both got tears in their face. The husband runs out to follow the squirrel. I'm in there getting scolded by them. So the husband goes out into the room and finds the squirrel. The husband comes running back to me, interrupts his wife, almost beat me over the head with everything left in the room, and says, hurry up! It looks like he's dying! I'm like, okay. I go running to the room. As I'm walking in the room, I see the biggest pair of construction boots I've ever seen in my life. Gotta be like this. And I'm like mesmerized. Who the hell wears them? He's like, get the squirrel! I'm like, who wears those boots? He's like, those are mine, size 18. The guy had size 18 boots. Forget the squirrel. I'm so mesmerized that I thought Bozo the clown had the biggest shoes, and now this guy does. So he's like, get the squirrel. And the squirrel's laying there. You see his mouth. He's hyperventilating, but he's tired. I've chased him. I'm dead. He's dead. We're both tired. He's still alive, but he's hiding. Now, he says, go get him. I says, forget it. Everything I did, I'm not going to get him now. We're going to wreck this room. Your wife's going to kill me. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Throw that friggin' boot at him. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, throw the boot at him. I'm just out of ideas. The guy picks the boot up, hits him in the head with the boot. The squirrel rolls over. Oh! It's now or never. I dive on him barehanded like I'm in a football, chasing a football. I dive on him. I grab him. I'm not letting go of him. I'm squeezing him. He's turning his teeth. Now he's biting my fingers and I'm squeezing him. I'm not letting go. I'm never going to get him again. He's biting the blood spurting out of my fingers. Give me the glue boards. Where are the glue boards? The glue boards are in the other room. Give me the glue boards. Guy runs in the other room, gives me the glue board. I'm still holding it. I hold him. I'm pushing him onto the ground. I grab the glue board. I put it on him. I hit him 3 times. I let go. The squirrel starts moving with the glue board. But the glue's catching the carpet, so he's not moving fast. Oh, I grab the flashlight. Bam! 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 Lady starts yelling. Oh my God, is he dead? Hey lady, does he look dead? She says, your ad says safe and humane pest control. I says, what? Are you crazy? The first 3 hours was safe and humane pest control. Did you want him out of the house or not? Now, another one. She calls the cops on me because I killed the animal. The cops come. I show him that I'm bleeding, my hand's bleeding, so he couldn't charge me with cruelty to animals. So I get in the car. Their mother and daughter are on the porch looking. They give me dirty looks angry because I guess the cop didn't lock me up. I'm like, you know what? These people got something set on them. I pick my phone up, I dial their number, and ring. She rings the phone. Hello, who is it? It's the exterminator. What the hell do you want? Hey, lady, look on the roof. There's 2 squirrels chewing right now trying to get in. Everybody from the house runs out and they start looking up on the roof. Meanwhile, there's nothing there and I'm waving. Bye. Have a nice day.